とまさに郵便や魂。1に郵便、2に郵便、3子はなくて5に郵便ですから。届けたいお手紙があるのですが、ここからすっごく遠いところなんです。ピーよ、届けるよ。
光を求めてたどり着く先に、今もかけろのように揺れる可能性求め、あまた繰り返しだけど信じているから、ずっとこの先もそれは蛍のように儚くても切なくても輝き続けたい。好きだけどまだ言えないの、わがままな恋心、目の前の運命の螺旋越えて、それでもすぐ飛び込んで抱きしめて、時の数だけいつまでも。まばゆく揺れる草原を命の歌だと教えてくれた君は、名前を呼んだことさえも気づかないくらいに遠くを見つめていた。ささやかな願いも風にまとい続けて、僕は追い越していく星の瞬きを探してた。ずっと抱きしめていたいくつもの言葉が黄昏に消えたとしても、そばにいるよ。一つずつ文字を忘れず並べて待つから、幾億の果て約束は風の中に。諸行か奇跡縁したもと触れ合う不思議、花ひとひら揺れて不意に宿ってたうなじほどいてる春風、戯れはそこそこに
ゆずソフトの最新作千年晩歌は2016年7月29日発売予定です。よろしくお願いいたします。
夏の吐息を連れた夕焼けのもと佇み、私はただ思いを馳せる。誰もいない世界に一人生き残るものの、罪を誰が笑えるでしょうか。ひまわりたちは答えることなく
赤ベソフト2。
Hello, and welcome back to Syarin no Kuni Himawari no Shoujo. And let's get started with Touka's ending. So the load for this is we start out from an H scene. Nice. Well, it's not yet an H scene, it's just Sachi being I think it's this one. I can't remember. And then we're gonna skip. I can't make that decision. Yeah, that was it. Sachi, go man. But I can't do this with you. I told her frankly. I think of you as a good friend. I can't cross that line with you. A good friend just shows her just shows stuff. Well, that happens. I might have worded it a bit too strongly. Sachi began to look a bit panicked.
そんな一線を越えるとか大げさだと思うんだけど、一回エッチするくらいでさ、なんていうかガキじゃないんだし。
Call me a gaki all you want. I can't do it.
ごめん、そんな悲しそうな声出さないで。
Yeah. I should have been the one who was sorry for rejecting you so harshly.
ごめんね。ケンイチの気持ちも考えないで。
And it caused her to feel a great deal of shame. Let's finish this bat. But leaving the details of our relationship vague would have been the worst thing to do in this situation. I took a shower and left the bathroom. After a while, Sachi changed back. After a while, Sachi came out too. She had changed back to her usual uniform.
ねえ、森健。
She seemed lively enough.
私、5分くらいへこんじゃった。でも復活した。だって、これから好きになってもらえばいいんだもん。だから、変に気を使わないでね。
Alright. わかった。I was a bit overwhelmed.
よーし。じゃあ、7時まで寝るよ。
She dove into the bed. Sleep well. Our contract will continue for a while yet. She was already asleep. I should probably get a bit of rest as well. But first, Mazu, a smoke. I grabbed my pipe and went outside. Bro spends... well, it was only a year for him compared to what, the other guy, our guy was doing. Hozuki. Anyway. Okay, you need to make a save here. This leads to a bad end. So normally you would choose that's wrong as hell. That's wrong as hell, but we're gonna do there's nothing I can do. To kill the bad end here. There's nothing I can do.
ケンイチ、
What's up? Going to take a bat?
あのね、ちょっと言っておこうと思って。
What is it?
私、これからあんたの助けとかいらないから。
助けた？
ケンイチ、私のことすぐバカにしたでしょ？子供扱いしてたじゃない？
That's just a Jordan.
たとえ冗談でも、よくよく考えたら腹が立つんだよ。私は子供じゃない。これからはお母さんの顔色を伺わないで自分で考えていくって決めたの。誰にも頼らないで自立してみせるの。他人から押し付けられるルールなんてもううんざり。
Rules, huh?
思えば私って奴隷みたいだったじゃない？
Those were some pretty harsh words for Touka.
お母さんに言われるがままに育って逆らわずに現状に何の疑問も持たずに生きてきたの。お父さんに会いたいのに料理もしたいのにずっと我慢してたの。
Ah, I get it. You don't want to under someone else's thumb any longer.
そうだよ。私他人のルールには従わない。
I guess Touka could get pretty self-righteous when she was driven into a corner.
ケンイチ、わかった？
Unfortunately, living a life without some sort of code or conduct would result in simple hedonism. You're anticipating something happening to Kyoko-san then. After all, you're burdened with a given. You had no choice but to follow someone else's rules. Kyoko-san might not ever come back. Are you really okay with that?
もう、どうしようもないんでしょ？止めようがないんでしょ？
Ah.
だったらしょうがないじゃない。割り切るしかないよ。私が自分で決めたんだから。
Make my own decisions, she said. Those words must have been an intoxicating wine indeed. Don't regret this.
しないよ。だって、お母さんだって悪いんだから。
But you clearly regret it to hell and back already. It's Okasan's fault too, she said. Wasn't it obvious that those words were just admission of her own guilt? Talking about your Tosan. Touka nodded strongly.
お父さん、すっごく優しくていい人なのに、どうしてお母さんは別れちゃったんだろう。
Wait, we're still... This is kind of repeating the dialogue already, but like... Yeah, this is supposed to be new compared to... Because we chose a different choice this time around, but I didn't expect like the whole... Anyway. Well, that's what I'm trying to find out right now.
きっと、お母さんに問題があったのよ。
Touka, please. Go wash your face or something.
お母さんなんか、何も悪くない私を今まで縛り続けてたお母さんなんか。
I couldn't let her finish that sentence. Touka, please take your bat now.
とにかく、ケンイチも私につべこべ言わないでね。言ったでしょ？ケンイチみたいに何でも知った風に偉そうなやつは大嫌いなんだから。
She left for the bathroom. There was nothing left for me to do. I certainly wasn't capable of overturning the Kuni's decision. I was but a single person living within this shakai of ours. Kyoko-san would attend the training. I might as well just accept it. As I was pondering this, Kyoko-san showed herself, perhaps she had been watching us. You should get to sleep. You have a long day ahead of you.
森田くん、ちょっといいかしら。私ってね、親戚中から縁切りされているようなものなの。
Cut ties.
だから、10日のこと、お願いしていいかしら。
You mean, if something happens to you? Kyoko-san nodded silently and started walking back to her room.
お願いね。あの子、あなたに気があるみたいだし。
At the end, Kyoko-san let the tension escape from her shoulders. Yes, it was certainly the end. If only Kyoko-san had relaxed that tension sooner. A month had passed since then. Natsuyasumi had come to an end. We were commuting to the Gakkoen once more. I had finished my role as Touka's supervisor. I was currently in charge at Natsumi. The color of the sky had thinned, and the heat was abating. Aki had one foot in the door. It was homeroom before the start of Jigyo.
おはよう、犬の森田くん。
So I've been making sure to call me Inu every day.
元気がないね。試験は順調なんだろ？
I suppose. I should take a glance out the Madoka.
犬め。
He spat that slur at me, as usual, then returned to his seat.
おはよーっと、元気？
Not as well as you.
ケンイチ、マジでネクラになったよね。
You think so?
きっつい目つきしてるよ。もしかしてそれが本性なの？
Sa. At any rate, I came to this town to complete my exam. You guys are my friends, but I have priorities to attend to.
なんか超シリアス。
So serious. She snorted a bit derisively, and left.
森田さん、おはようございます。
Ohio. You're staying an adequate distance away from the opposite sex again today. Keep it up and I'll have no complaints.
はい、よろしくお願いします。
Ja. I waved my hand, driving her away. Perhaps I had become a bit cold. No, things were fine this way.
あの、
Huh? She was still there? Here?
大根さんは今日も。ごめんなさい。
That's okay. Not to be left for real this time. Touka. The garden of the masterless house was now overgrown with weeds. I rang the doorbell more out of formality than anything else and headed inside. Touka, it's me. The living room was deserted. It didn't even feel like someone was living there. All I could hear was the faint rustling sound coming from Touka's room. At least answer me. I stood in front of her room. Touka's Gimu had been cancelled. She obtained her Jiu. However, Jiu was something meant for those who possess an internal set of values. Touka had known no values, but those which her Okasan had forced upon her. And with the loss of her Okasan came the loss of those values. The sweet fragrance of chocolate assailed me as soon as I entered the room. Bruh. She doesn't even care anymore. She just sits there like that. Wait, where is her other hand? Was her hand? Was she drilling off there? Touka. Bags were in the kombini, and candy wrappers were scattered around about the floor. How long had things been like this? Touka was surrounded by garbage, leaning against the wall. She had her legs stretched out, with a bland look on her face. She wasn't even bothering to conceal her stuggy. Touka, please answer me. She simply watched me. Her eyes were so empty that it was terrifying. Come to Gakko. Everyone's worried about you. Things just don't feel right without the Incho there. Even Kyoko-san. As soon as I uttered her name,
うるさいよ、ケンイチ。お母さんはもういないんだから。
that's right. And that's exactly why you need to become independent.
自立？
Touka cocked her head sideways like it was her first time hearing that word.
自立してるよ。私一人で生きてる。
What part of this is independence? I came to check on her every day and provided her with okane all she needed. All the okane she needed.
学園とか行く必要なんてない。委員長とかもうどうでもいい。誰かの決めたルールに従うなんてもうはっぴらだから。私は私のやりたいようにするだけ。
Do you know how many times I heard that already? Hurry up and step out of it. My words were useless. Nothing I said would get through to her as she was
お
now.
菓子なくなっちゃった。買いに行かなきゃ。でも外に出るなら髪を洗って服を着替えて。めんどくさい。いいか。女の子は身だしなみを整えなきゃいけないっていうのも誰かが決めたルールなんだ。私は誰かの言いなりになんてならない。
Touka! She didn't react, even if I shouted at her. Oi! Touka!
ねえねえ、ケンイチ。私、バカになっちゃったんだよ。
Huh? What? When she said that, she just started touching herself from the king. She looked at this man. She moaned amorously. Her body ripped. She started massaging one of her oppai with her left hand. I could hardly believe my eyes. Touka was groping herself under her safe-ku. Yamero! You fool. I forgot which one's which. Anyway, never mind. I stepped forward and yanked her arm away from her chest. I couldn't conceal my shock at what had just transpired. I wanted to turn away from the spectacle in front of me. Touka gazed at me with a hollow expression, like nothing had
こ
happened.
ういうことしてると何も考えないでいいから。何も決めなくていいし、まだ生きてるんだって思えるし。
I could not take it anymore. My exam had continued, but I had clearly taken the wrong road to get here. I ended up leaving permanent scars in the mind of one of my friends. I had to compensate for it.
ねえ、ケンイチ。
What is it? Say anything. I'll be here with you forever. But my voice did not reach Touka.
私がお母さんを殺したわけじゃないよね。私のせいじゃないよね。ね。
Bad end. Alright, that's the bad end. There is no such thing as shakai. Let's continue where we left off. It's wrong as hell. Skip. I might have actually had taken quite a shine to Touka. If I looked at things objectively, then Touka was an outlier of sorts. She was the only person that would tease like this. Well, I was again at heart and all. what were we talking about again? Wait, let's see what it's good. Touka and me. If I really stopped to think about things, even though I started a relationship with Touka, I wouldn't really have much time to spend with her. I had to take care of Natsumi's supervision after this. Natsumi on Nachan's faces both popped into my mind. If I were to choose Touka, I would no longer be able to choose someone else. Well, duh. I just didn't have it in me to be a player like my Otosan had been.
ケイチ、部屋に行こうよ。
What should I do? どうしよう。Alright, so this is the thing that decides if we start Touka's route or we start the other routes. Since we're going for Touka's ending here, we go to her room. Oh, you just know what happens next. Mate, let's calm down. I was probably just jumping into conclusions. Alright, you lead the way.
ね。
Hold on. Let me turn on the lights first.
いいよ、このままで。
I had a funny feeling about this.
ケンイチは、もう私の監督、終わりだよね。
Your game should be out of the way pretty soon after all.
じゃあ、しばらく会えなくなるの？
Nachan is up next, so I'll have to leave your house at least.
別にうちに住んでもいいよ。お母さんもいいって言うと思う。
No, things will get too complicated if I don't live with a rehabilitee. So yeah, I had pretty much just forced my way in here, huh?
あのね、ケンイチ。
Huh?
じゃあ、今のうちに言わせてもらうけれど。
Alright. The thing I've been worrying about then. Touka's gaze was unsteady.
ケンイチは誰か特定の人とかいるの？
Talk about running your mouth. Someone I'm interested in.
誰か付き合っているような人。
Aha. So my theory had been correct. No, I don't have one. I don't have enough free time to bother with something like that. And that I will for the foreseeable future either.
これからも？
I'm busy with an exam and all.
そっか。じゃあ、試験が終わったら、ちょっとは暇になるよね。
Well, I don't know for certain, but I'll probably be able to swing a break around then.
じゃあ、その時でいいよ。
Huh?
私、だから、
She forced herself to continue.
暇になってからでいいから、付き合ってよ。
Are you talking to me?
ここにあんた以外の誰がいるってのよ。
Me? Go out with you?
ダメ？
No. Touka started biting her lower lip and looked like she could burst into tears at any moment.
ダメならいいよ。しょうがない。
So she would just repress it. What was she planning to do with all these feelings she kept balling up inside her? No. I was just being an idiot. Enough about that. We should just forget about them. Forget them like she had forgotten or her kako. I refused to accept that sort of kindness. I felt like I was going to die from embarrassment, but sometimes you need to make things clear. So, go out with me. Damn it, I bit my tongue. You're pretty fun to mess around with and all. And you're fine.
何よそれ、本気なの？
I wouldn't joke around at a time like this. Besides, shouldn't I be asking you that question?
私はもちろん本気だよ。
Earnest, pure eyes. The eyes of a child. They were so innocent that it was almost scary.
私も最初は見た目がかっこいいなって思ってただけなんだけど、もちろんそれだけじゃないよ。 ケンイチってバカだけど知能犯というか悪ぶってるけど知的な雰囲気があって、そこが私には足りないところだなって思ってたら。
So she likes smart bad boys. Got it. Okay.
なんだかいつも私のことをバカにするくせに肝心な時には助けてくれて、ひまわり畑でおんぶしてもらった時とか匂いにクラクラして。
Damn, he's so in.
何を言わせるのよ。
Alright, I get it. You don't need to keep prowling on like that.
とにかく私と付き合えばいいのよ。
I'm telling you that I will.
それでいいんだよ。私にはケンイチが必要なんだから。
She moved closer to me so that we could embrace one another.
よろしくね。
Our faces drew toward each other, almost of their own accord. Her eyes were shut, but their corners trembled. I could feel all of Touka's warmth and tension. Seeing her up close like this made her look completely different. And as soon as I thought that, her lips pressed against mine. Her lips were sweet, sweet enough to melt in. She was drunk on our kiss. My heart threatened to leap out of my chest. My brain had the same idea.
でもあんまりイチャイチャしないんだからね。
She already looked quite bewildered. Alright, let's call it quits for today.
おやすみ。
Touka didn't seem quite satisfied though.
もう一回。
Hmm?
寝る前にもう一回。
The gap between Touka of right now and the Touka I knew made her seem really cute, you know. I will go out with her. With a taste of her lips lingering in mind, I made a firm decision to do so. Nice. Time to skip, I guess.
待って。
Huh? She moved closer to me, rubbing her palms together nervously.
お母さん、もう寝たよね。
多分。
じゃあ
I caught a whiff of Touka's unique fragrance. What do you mean unique fragrance? We pecked at each other's lips. I think she's so far. Sachi didn't even have something like this, you know? She had this special CG of kissing. Our labored breaths joined with one another. Touka's body trembled ever so slightly. I slid the tip of my tongue into her mouth.
ケンイチ、好き。
Her voice was much sweeter than usual. Our wet tongues battered against each other, splattering our mouths with moisture.
好きだよ。
I could feel every bit of Touka's passion for me. We had been doing this every night since we had kissed for the first time. My French kiss technique had taken Touka by surprise at first, but now she was using her tongue like a pro. We separated from one another, letting a string of saliva droop between us. Touka watched me with all the composure of a drunk.
ケンイチ。
She walked around me and started giving me a back massage.
好きだよ。
Is that all you know how to say? She would normally get angry at me for that one.
だってそれ以外 思いつかないんだよ。好きって言っちゃダメ？
Yeah. She looked absolutely delighted.
またキスしてもいい？
I had no reason to refuse.
ケンイチもトローンってしてきたよ。
Oh man, my heart was beating really fast. Well, I could be considered a dote, I suppose. Touka's line of sight was pointing downwards. And the object of her curiosity was my swelling crotch. It was pushing up against Touka's stomach through my pants. Come in. I guess I shouldn't have apologized for that, though. Touka gulped.
辛いの？
Huh?
いいよ。
What is? Touka put her mouth to my ear.
舐めてあげるね。
Damn. Huh? I lost track of my surroundings. Emma, we haven't even had sex yet.
ダメ？
Ma, I didn't mean that.
ケンイチがダメって言うならしないけど、私はしてあげたいよ。
She had taken the initiative. Touka 1, Kenichi 0.
私はケンイチに気持ちよくなってほしいよ。
Wakata. I'll turn out the lights. Why? Yeah, so cling to me like that. I couldn't quite reach the light switch. What with Touka weighing me down?
離さないよ。
She started kissing me on the neck. I guess she was trying to be mischievous or something. I moved to the switch with Touka still clinging to me. I reached out to the switch once more, but my finger was shaking too much to flip it.
ベッドに行こう。
Wakata. But is that okay? Of course it was okay. I need to get my act together. Never mind. Okay then.
ああ、キリッとしちゃった。いつものかっこいいケンイチだ。
Touka fawned over me, as was she wont. All right. I sat on the bed and spread apart my legs. Touka knelt between them with a broad smile on her face. She timidly unzipped the fly of my pants, and then she extended her tongue. She hesitantly poked my chin-chin with her tongue.
これがケンイチのビクビクってしてるよ。
Touka's tongue, wet with saliva, curled around my chin-chin. Touka, you have to push yourself now.
痛かった？
Her tongue slapped against the head of my chin-chin. The resultant stimulation was rather pleasant, to say the least. Yeah, not that. This is your first time, isn't it?
やり方はわからないけど、一生懸命するよ。
After saying that, her cute lips opened slightly. She held my chin-chin in her mouth and explored it thoroughly with her tongue. Her actions sent a chill down my spine. Touka! I had shouted her name without even meaning to. Her breathing grew ragged, but she did not cease trying to pleasure me. She had neither skill nor technique, but her devotion, as it were, made up for that in spades. Every now and then her teeth would scrape against me, but it didn't hurt enough to bother mentioning it.
もっと頭を動かした方がいい？それともいっぱい舐めた方がいい？
Since my chin-chin was still in her mouth, her attempts to speak made some funny things happen to it. Yeah, you're fine as is.
ごめんね。わからなくて。
Yeah, that's great. You're awesome, Touka. Seeing my smile, Touka returned to my chin-chin. She bobbed her head up and down, like she was trying to scoop up my entire chin-chin. I had just noticed that she was looking up at me. I felt a chill about my waist. By the way, I just remembered that the wiretap is under new badges. So Hozuki is like listening to this, man. Touka.
ビクビクってケイちゃんは話題の中で大きく
I can't.
いいよ。気持ちが気持ちよくなると嬉しいよ。私の唇で気持ちよくなって。
Touka managed to hit my limit. Touka sat in a black shock as white liquid poured all over her face. I mean, I ended up getting it in your face.
これってケイイチが言っちゃったってことだよね。
As soon as she understood the situation, Touka stood up, her cheeks on fire.
よかった。
Touka wiped off her face. Then we spent some more time kissing. Now, I gently prodded Touka's chest.
待って。
Huh? Did it hurt?
違うの。その
There was a hint of a panic in her voice.
今日はこれでおしまいでいいよ。
What are you saying? I want to make you feel good too.
それはすごく嬉しいよ。でもごめん。
Touka's shoulders had started to quake. Are you scared?
嫌いにならないで。自分からするのはいいんだよ。でも私にするのはごめん。もうちょっと時間を置いて。
Wakata. Wakarimashita. I felt kind of selfish, but who was I to argue?
ごめんね。本当はいっぱいケイイチにしてほしいんだよ。でもちょっと。
Well, any time is fine with me. It looks like I'll be loafing around here for a little while longer anyway.
ありがとう。だから好き。
She would be back to her normal busy attitude in the morning. But I snuck in another kiss before leaving the room. I had just finished retrieving the morning newspaper and checking the mail.
ケイイチ。
So, Gomen, doesn't look like you got anything in the mail.
そうじゃなくてね。
Her Her face was bright red.
昨日のことベッドで
Ah.
勘違いしないでほしいんだけど、私ってああいうことをしないんだからね。
We're having a similar moment with after her. All right. That sort of thing. Oh, with your mouth.
言うなバカ！
A little kid came flying my way.
何舞い上がってるのよ。調子に乗らないでよ。
Calm down, you.
もうやだ。もう絶対あんな恥ずかしいことをしないんだからね。
Fine. She was the one who wanted to do it though.
頼まれたってしてあげないんだからね。
Hey, Morty's so pissed off about this.
だから私のこと安く見るなってことだよ。
I don't.
うるさい。昨日はちょっと私も機嫌が良かっただけで、あんなことしちゃうなんて、そんなのっていきなりすぎたし。
We gotta set up the soon part, man. We'll have the dare part. Okay, got it.
ただ顔を合わせてドキドキしちゃってぼーっとなってなんていうか、ケンイチが私の唇で気持ちよくなってくれたのが嬉しくて、それでって何言わせるのよ。自殺しろ。影から垂直落下式で。
Did I do something wrong? Alright. I prepare for an outing after we finish Asagon. Let's go. Don't go anywhere. Maybe I should just stay in the house.
なかなか手強い。よいしょっと。ここで格闘家ね。
Reality is quite peaceful, in contrast to the events of their game. Touka was taking a bath. Are we still... After making sure that we were alone, I beckoned to Kyoko-san. Do you have a minute?
どうしたの？トーカのいないところで内緒話？
You're sharp. I made sure to stare in the direction of the kitchen. Touka's pretty much free at this point. Completely free at this point. She can read manga, play games, and sleep as much as she wants.
そうね。私が何も命令しないもの。
However, she is still prohibited from entering the kitchen, correct?
禁止というほど強制したくはないのだけれど、それがあの子のためだと思って。
Because of her burn. Grudging up their past like this wasn't exactly pleasant, but...
まったく森田君にはかなわないわね。
Touka-san gave a short sigh and started talking.
全部私が悪いのよ。私が慣れないことをしたものだから。
You're not familiar with cooking in general, I presume?
ええ、大嫌いだったわ。温かい家庭料理なんて。
Her voice was powerful. Something traumatic must have happened when she was a child.
私の家は裕福だったからごちそうが毎晩テーブルに並んだものだわ。でも私はいつも冷めた残り物を食べさせられてた。私だけ、いや私と後期だけのけ者にされた食卓だったのよ。
Wait, we're still... There you go. Huh?
待ってよ。
Her eyes were narrow with irritation. What is it? Yes? What is it? She gripped my arm even tighter. You mean... all right. I made sure that Kyoko-san was nearby, then drew Touka into a passionate embrace. Her shoulders trembled slightly. I was subjected to the simultaneous onslaught of Touka's tongue and Touka's scent as soon as I slipped my own tongue into her mouth. Touka's tongue forced itself deep into the recesses of my throat. We exchanged a seemingly endless amount of saliva. Her voice sounded positively enchanted. You're surprisingly enthusiastic.
ダメ
Yeah.
甘えちゃダメ
Touka stroked my neck with her thin fingers.
びっくりでしたよ
I could see myself in her eyes. Touka stroked my chest with her arm while drawing her face upward, seeking a kiss. Touka. I was starting to feel a bit dizzy.
何私の唇やだ
Sorry. Nai.
好き私のこと好き
I do. I nodded mechanically. I was acting pretty pathetic, wasn't I? Nasakanai. But that was because of a strange impulse was building up inside of me.
ケンイチ好きもっとお口ちょうだい
I wanted this girl to look even more beautiful. I wanted this girl to sound even more beautiful. Touka. I embraced Touka tighter than ever before in an attempt to bring my desire to fruition.
ギュッてされてるよ
Touka. No. I made my decision. Can I touch you even more? Wait. Maybe you were just supposed to do that without asking. Touka was hesitating out of embarrassment. I need to lead her into it properly. Relax your body. I would stop right away if she didn't like it, of course. I lowered her onto the bed, our lips still touching. I turned off the lights. In the darkness, it felt as if Touka's body was a part of my own. I gently stroked her hair. Kino. She had told me that she found the idea of me doing things that are frightening. So I wanted to take things as slowly and gently as possible. Touka. Don't worry about a thing.
ケンイチに任せるよ
Her voice was choked with tension. I gasped her hand and planted a soft kiss upon her eyelids.
そんなとこ
I slowly snaked my tongue across her face, stealing another kiss along the way. Touka did not resist my advances, unlike before. I massaged her neck and rubbed her earlobes.
ケンイチ
Moans made their way out of her mouth. Touka was completely enraptured by this point.
優しいよ
I'll go nice and slow. I brought my finger to her mouth as I began licking her stomach from bottom to top. Her entire body was overtaken by a tremor as soon as my tongue reached her collarbone. Touka smell and taste wrapped around my entire being. I licked her body over and over, tickling her lips with my fingers at the same time.
ケンイチの指
I moved my hand downward. I touched her oppai. I could feel how soft they were, even through her sake. I kneaded her oppai lightly, trying to mitigate some of her tension. Does it hurt?
大丈夫だよケンイチが しくしてくれてるから。
I caught her up by and lifted them up from the bottom. She seemed to have gotten used to it, so I decided to up the ante a bit. I started manipulating her up by in a circular motion. What are you doing, okay, Touka? I moved my hand from her chest to her stomach. I never wanted Touka's gorgeous moans assailed my ears. She gave a sharp, high-pitched yelp as soon as I touched her crotch. No one had ever touched her there before. I gently ran my fingers across her staggy. Perhaps she was embarrassed. Her thighs were wiggling to and fro, trying to repel my arm. I ignored her and began stroking her omanko. Her moans now sounded urgent. Touka's voice sounded even more beautiful the more I rubbed her. I guess that meant I wasn't making any mistakes then. I suddenly had the thought that I was covering for my lack of experience with love. It made me feel a bit giddy. I wiggled my finger inside her panties. She was already down. Juice continued to pour from her mouth as I continued to stroke it. She ranted rather severely when I touched her clitoris. It doesn't hurt. Touka's omanko suddenly contracted. Her entire body convulsed. Sweat had started dripping down her brow. It would appear that she had already orgasmed. She seemed rather sensitive. No, not at all. That's okay. I'm glad it made you feel happy. I kissed her moist lips and patted her on the head. Her body was so flushed that she looked like something else entirely. Touka. I just noticed something hard was pressing against Touka's stomach. Want to do it then? How selfless of her. I'll do it gently. I wasn't quite sure of how to go about it, so I would just eat things slowly and gauge her reactions. I took off my pants and gripped my erect chin-chin. We'll be together. I dropped Touka's skirt to the floor and took her pantsuit. Touka's omanko was throbbing between her legs. I slowly lowered myself onto her, enveloped in the scent of a woman. I had no problems finding an entrance. As soon as I slipped my chin-chin in, I felt a soft, slippery sensation. Had I gone too fast? Touka.
カだよ。ケイイチのトカだよ。
Oh man, she was just too kawaii. I came with the insertion, having managed to keep my hormones in check for the time being. Her uncle gripped me firmly. Touka, just relax. Take a deep breath.
手握ってて。
She squeezed my hand for all she was worth. I plunged my waist forward, but was met with a barricade.
もうおしまい。
Ah, we're together now. Touka's joy was tangible.
私、ケイイチと一つに、ケイイチのものにしてもらったんだ。
I noticed that some blood had mixed in with the other juices flowing out of her mouth.
ゆっくり動いて。もう何でもしていいよ。ケイイチのトーカだから、たくさんして。
Her uncle clamped down on my chin even tighter, beckoning me further.
ケイイチが私に気を使ってくれてるなら、私自分で動くよ。ケイイチのためだったら何でもしたいよ。
This girl. I lost track of my surroundings for a second and jerked myself backwards. Calm down there, cowboy. Gotta take this slowly.
ダメ、やめないで。
You could.
もっと動いて。どうかで気持ちよくなって。
I held onto Touka's waist with both hands, wrists. This small, gentle, adorable girl. I had to fuck her with all of my might. I started to taste the unmistakable flavor of iron.
どうしたの？
None of that. I bit my lips to quell the urges rising up inside of me. Touka might have given me the go-ahead, but she was clenching her sheets desperately. She was at her limit, merely enduring this. That was dangerous. Seriously. Touka, please, don't force yourself to go through with this. I patted her face in an attempt to get her to calm down. I kissed her once more. I wrapped my hand around her, own to give her some support.
ケイイチ、優しいよ。
Touka was repressing so many things. She refused to offer the slightest visible hint of dissatisfaction. No matter what happened to her, she hadn't complained when her ideal Otosan had been destroyed, when her Okasan had ordered around, or when her sordid past had been brought to light. I felt a sense of devotion. A feeling wholly separate from base sexual urges began to blossom inside of me. It was a very warm sort of feeling. I'm going to move a little. Don't worry. I'll hold your hand. It felt good just inserting my chin-chin into her manko. Its insides were warm and narrow. Very gradually, I began moving my hips back and forth. Kawaii, Touka.
ありがとう。
It's gotten a little easier to move inside of you.
ケイイチのも大きくなって、私の中気持ちいい。
Ah,
私も痛いんだけど、ちょっとだけジーンって
her voice had begun to shake with more than just pain. Juices just wouldn't stop spilling out of her. Touka.
ケイイチ。
Touka started moving her own ways, in time with mine. Touka, don't push yourself.
違うよ。もうあんまり痛くないから。だからケンイチも
Alright. Touka's omanko had completely sucked me in.
私たち息ぴったりだね。
Touka and I had established a rhythmic system of movements now. We stimulated each other's erogenous zones while connected to one another.
なんか
Does it feel good?
もういいよ。コツンって奥の方にケンイチのが奥の方に当たるたびにもうダメ。何も考えられないよ。
As soon as I saw how elated Touka looked, I felt an orgasm start to build up in my waist.
こちゅって言ってるよ。私とケンイチでぐちぐちってしてるよ。
Her omanko had gotten even tighter.
いいよ。ケンイチが優しくしてくれたから、どうかも気持ちいいよ。ケンイチのもので気持ちよくしてもらってるよ。ダメ。もっとケンイチも気持ちよくなっていっぱいどうかを感じて。
Touka! I can't.
いいよ。昨日みたいにいっぱい出して。
A shiver ran through my abdomen. I was about ready to explode.
私もなんか来るよ。
I used the last of my strength to pull out of her omanko before it came. I tried to aim away from the jacket of her safety, so my cum had landed all over her thighs.
ケンイチ
You did well.
優しいよ。
She refused to let me go. Hold on. Let me go get some tissue. She giggled. What is it?
ケンイチちょっと言葉遣いが優しくなったりしていつもと違うよ。
Well, same for you.
でもケンイチは優しいね。上着わざと脱がせなかったでしょ。
Because of her burn.
ありがとうね。でも次からは気にしないでいいよ。
Honto?
全部ケンイチに見てほしいんだよ。ケンイチなら平気だよ。
We lay together for a while, cuddling one another. I felt like I had grown up a bit after glimpsing a bit of Touka's bottomless kindness. Okay, let's skip. Not skippable. Touka's soft body was lying right next to me. So I just fell asleep right here. Ugh.
ケンイチ
Go Ben. Did I wake you up?
もう起きなきゃね。
She shrugged closer to me. By the way, Ririko should on the living room and be like, ah man, okay, I'll just go to sleep. Okay, whatever. She snuck closer to me. It's still early.
ダメ
I won't say that you can't, but
ちょっとだけもうちょっとだけ 一緒にいて。
Well, it's not like you're planning to release me in the first place. A peaceful, uneventful
キ
morning.
スして。
A voice interrupted us.
どうかもう起きたの？
Gotta hide, Bryce. Oh God!
入るわよ。
We jumped off of each other right as Kyoko-san entered the room.
あら、森田くん？
Good thing they're clothed and all now, huh?
なに？お母さん。
Hiyo, Kyoko-san. I'm simply loving this weather we're having.
どうして森田くんが10日の部屋にいるのかしら。
Huh? Well,
二人とも寝起きなの？頭ボサボサよ。
she didn't need to panic that much. Kyoko-san, I was helping Touka here study all night. It seems we fell asleep in the process. Yes. The perfect lie. If I do say so myself.
そうだよ。そうなんだよ。ちょっと服とか乱れてるけど、気にしないで。
Make it more obvious, Touka there. And now it had been ruined.
あなたたち、まさか。何お母さん、何にもないよ。森田健一なんて好きじゃないし。
Will you shut up for a second? I covered her blabbering mouth with my hand.
へえ、そう。いつの間にかそういうことになっていたのね。
She was freaking scary.
違うって、何にもないって、そんなことしてないって、絶対。
Oh. You made it more obvious than you did.
じゃあ、この乱れたシーツは何？これは私の寝相が悪くて、そう、プロレス？朝一でプロレスを。へえ、朝一で二人で相撲してたんだ。相撲じゃなくてプロレスだよ。本当？本当だよ。ほら、見てて。
She twisted her arm around behind my back.
ほら、本当でしょ？
You're gonna dislocate it. You're gonna dislocate my damn shoulder.
わかったわ。痛そうだからもうやめてあげて。そう、プロレスね。お母さん知らなかったわ。たくさん汗かくのね。
Obviously, Kyoko-san knows. Oh, God. She knows at this point. She's just gonna be like, yeah, whatever at this point.
ちょっと遊んでたんだよ。仲いいわね。でも怪我するような遊びはダメよ。
Kyoko-san shifted her gaze to the bed. And there was a small red stain on the sheets. I wonder if she had noticed it.
もうご飯よ。二人とも着替えて顔洗ってきなさいね。
I think she doesn't care at this point. Kyoko-san left the room.
なんとかバレずに済んだ。
I'm sure she knows. She just acting like, whatever, man. Can you please think of what better he sees next time?
うるさい。そもそも健一が朝までここで寝ているからいけないんだ。
Well, why the hell is it my fault?
出てけ。調子に乗るな。
Fine.
まったく、ちょっと関係持ったからってデレデレしちゃってさ。
I'm the one who's lovey-dovey. We have finished Asagon. Let's see if we can skip. That hit a little close to home. However, I need to keep my mouth shut about my relationship with Touka for a little while longer. I would inform Kyoko-san after my exam was over. Touka and I could start dating for real then.
もう、何赤くなってるの？ひょっとして本気なの？そんなわけ。ほら、お父さんも料理ちゃんと挨拶してよ。
Free? You can't mean.
それ以外にどんなあれがあるっていうのよ。
Touka's voice was filled with glee.
毎日電話するんだ。
Were they happy about this too? Anyway, I wonder if Touka's doing okay. I mean, her celebration had been rudely interrupted and all. Nah, it was Touka we were talking about. I'm sure she was doing fine. That said, I decided to go check up on her. Well then, Sate. Going in from the front door probably wasn't such a good idea, huh? There was no way Kyoka-san was going to let me into her daughter's room this late at night. So clearly, the solution is to bypass such obstacles entirely. I headed around the side of her house, my destination, the Madoka of her room. The curtains were shut, but light was peeking out from behind them. I guess she's still awake. Nah, Touka. I rapped on the glass, tried whispering to her. No reaction. I tried again. What? Is she sleeping with the lights on? If that were the case, then my efforts had been all for naught. I turned around and prepared to head back the way I came. Quite uproarious for this late at night. Nah, Touka. What's your reading gag manga again?
ごめん。ちょっとこのオチがすごく意表つかれてね。今時本の中の出来事でしたってオチだよ。
My indirect approach had ended up taking 30 minutes.
それで何？こんな時間に。
What do I need? I was a bit hesitant to say it.
何よ。
I came to see you. You're being too loud. What if you wake up, Kyoka-san? She nodded over and over again. Keep it down, okay? I took my hand off her.
なんで？
I thought I told you. I came here to see you.
だからなんで？
Because I wanted to see you.
バカ。何卑猥なこと言ってんの。
It's not obscene.
ケンイチ。
Am I a mewaku to you?
嬉しいかも。
No. Great. That's a relief.
でも何もこんな時間じゃなくてもよかったのに。
Well, maybe so. But I was a bit worried about you.
心配？
She didn't even seem to know what I was talking about. Well, you know, how everyone was talking about throwing a party for you.
そうだね。磯野の企画でね。
She still didn't seem to get it.
でも全然気にしてないよ。
Honto? That's good then. Touka's only blush.
ありがとう。
Huh?
私に会いに来てくれて、構ってくれて。
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad that you're doing okay.
気にしてなかったけど、ケンイチが私のことを気にしてくれるのは嬉しいよ。
Ah. Nah. Do you mind if we hang out a bit longer? I sat down next to Touka. Touka jumped just a hair.
ケンイチ、
Touka.
どうしよ
She latched onto me. The momentum forced us both down onto the bed.
う。好き、
Hey now.
かっこいい、ケンイチ。
She wrapped both of her arms around my neck and pressed her body against mine. Her beautiful hair brushed along my nose and tickled a bit, and it smelled just like Touka.ちょっと待って。
だっていつも我慢してるんだよ。
我慢？え？
日向さんとケンイチがいつも一緒にいるのだよ。でもケンイチのお仕事だからしょうがないなって思ってるんだよ。
Her voice was so sweet that it was making my head spin. I slowly moved my hand toward her clothes.
でも先に
キスから
Wakatta. I drew my face closer to hers. Touka shut her eyes. Our kiss was not a deep one. Touka.
ケンイチ
I kissed her on the cheek. I proceeded to kiss her under her forehead, on her eyelids, all over her face.
くすぐったい
Her body slackened bit by bit. I gently moved my lips through her hair. It smells like Touka.
変じゃないかな
Not at all. In fact, it's my favorite smell.
ありがと
I placed my lips right next to her ears and spoke. Touka, let's have a good time together.
う
I kissed her on the earlobe.
うん
Her eyes blinked rapidly, while her entire body shivered. Her eyes grew moist. We kissed each other again and again, like birds pecking a meal. I caressed one of her legs. Her body stiffened for a moment, but Touka herself offered no resistance. I slid my palm all along her body. She clutched at her safety. I put my lips to hers once more. She was growing accustomed to this. She let out a moan. I wanted to experience her body even further. Her voice was muffled. I slid my tongue forward, trying to pry open her lips. I invaded her mouth. We parted after a long embrace. Saliva formed a bridge between our lips. That was quite erotic. Her chest heaved. I took her hand in my own. Touka stared at me, confused. I reached toward one of the buttons of her safety.
ちょっと
What is it?
私もケンイチを気持ちよくさせたい
Huh?
一緒に気持ちよくなりたいの
She looked rather determined. So, you mean 60 not?
全部言わなくていいから
Well, I'm okay with that. But what about you? This is only our second time. You don't need to go that far.
嫌だったら言わないよ私はしてあげたいのケンイチが好きで仕方がないから
She looked at me with a pained expression on her face. Touka. I couldn't refuse her. I nodded gently. We clumsily got into position. Touka's shitty was right in front of my face. I rolled up her skirt and took off her shitagi. Her still dry manko and asshole was spread out in front of me.
いやすごく恥ずかしいよ
Oh wait, I remember the word for asshole. The shitty. Anyway. It's too late to be saying that.
わかってるけどだってケンイチ私のが
Huh? I can see it nice and clear. Well, you can see mine too, can't you? I'm pretty embarrassed myself.
そういう問題じゃなくてお尻のあなたよ
What do you think? It's dirty? It looks nice and pink to me. She twitched as I caressed the area around her shitty no ana.
触らないで
Her his shitty swayed left and right. I was starting to get pretty turned on.
ビクビクってどんどん大きくなってく
Touka prepared herself to grip my chin chin.
ねえ
Nani?
ケンイチのって大きい方なの
But, don't ask me that.
別に大きくても小さくてもいいんだけどこんなに大きくて小さい方とか言ったら
What are you thinking right now, Touka? Well, I guess it's a little bigger than average. Can't she stop looking at little dudes' dicks, man?
そうなんだだよねすごく大きいもんね れるって言うんだよね。
I guess. That was really embarrassing.
最初見た時はちょっと怖かったけど、今はなんていうか
何？
可愛いっていうか愛しいっていうか、とにかく気持ちよくしてあげる。
She started licking my glands. Oh, lightning ran down my spine.
もしかして気持ちいい？
はい。すっごくすっごく。I forgot the word for good. 気持ちいい。
私の舌で感じてくれてる。嬉しい。
She continued to lick my chin chin.
おいしい。
Oh, 気持ちいい。My chin chin had gotten her excited. Its juice was beginning to flow from her exposed homuncle. I would make her feel good as well. I gently inserted the tip of my finger into her homuncle.
気配置。
The foreign object had startled her. You're starting to get wet.
いや、口に出しちゃやだよ。
Touka shitty, shook left and right in a satisfied sort of way. Touka's homuncle contracted. Her moist pink flesh glistened with sweat. We were both absorbed in the act. We were both engaged in pouring love into each other's most intimate areas. It was enough to make me forget what time it was. It was enough to make me forget everything else.
気持ちいい。ダメ。気持ちよすぎて変な気分になっちゃうよ。
Just for now, we could forget all about things like high-class individuals and Kiwi. We could think only of being connected to our beloved. Touka. I started licking her homuncle. I didn't have any real signals. You taste really sweet, Touka.
やだ。
I licked her every nook and cranny. I couldn't suppress my excitement. I just couldn't get enough of her homuncle. Touka moaned over and over again, my chin chin filling her mouth. I couldn't believe it was possible to become this happy just from hearing her voice. I continued to embrace the parts of force against my face. I started to understand how those damn lovebirds could stay in mating season all year long.
恥ずかしいの。でも、いいよ。
Touka was completely in a trance. Hey, you're wrapping around my finger. You won't let go.
もっと指ねじ入れて。大好き。キャイチ。
Touka's juice ran down my finger. Lavish noises echoed throughout the room. Man, we had already done it once. Now Kyoka-san didn't find out about this.
キャイチのオッケー。これ大好き。いや、声出ちゃう。
So you're just after me. For my chin chin?
そんなわけないよ。ケイイチが好きだから、ケイイチのこれも好きなの。ケイイチの鼻息も私のに当たってる。
I guess it was tickling her. She was trying to squirm away from me. However, she got herself under control and pushed against me even more forcefully than before. I was this close to Touka's omanko. It was enough to take my breath away. I stared at her gorgeous omanko and resumed my ministrations upon it. Wait, oh yeah, he hasn't started eating it then. She's eating it, Dave. Come on, bro.
ケイイチに私のあそこ隅々まで見られてる。恥ずかしい。
Touka sounded really embarrassed. But the more I looked at her manko, the more I found myself unable to resist its allure. Whenever my tongue would brush against hers, her waist would tremble and she would let loose with a pleasant moan. 待って、Touka。
どうしたの？気持ちよくない？私は気持ちいいよ。痛いそうだよ。
That's not it. It's really good. Demo. We're going to come. We might as well do it together. Touka. I'm...
いちゃうよ。いっぱいお顔にかかったよ。
Touka, can you... What the hell is this? Can we do it again? What is it? We do it again?
もっとしよう。
Okay, I'll get on top. I started to stand up.
待って。ケイイチはそのままでいいよ。
Touka. Touka propped herself up and boldly spread her legs. And then she slowly lowered herself onto my chin chin.
私がしてあげるよ。
Her manko slowly enveloped my chin chin, making a rather noisy, naughty sounds in the process. I grabbed Touka's hand and pushed my waist upward. Her lavish oppai shook as I penetrated her. So sad that you guys couldn't see this unless you play the game, but you know, I'm looking at Chikubi and I think to myself, the way they drew, they added like some blur in the way that it's like there's some motion involved. That's interesting. That's art. That's art. Anyway, Touka gazed only at me, our bodies undulated without pause. The expression in her face was unbelievably kawaii. I entered Touka's omanko. Her gasp held a mixture of pleasure and delight. Hey, Touka. I slowed down my movements, so as not to ejaculate too soon. However, Touka began moving on her own accord.
私の奥ついて。私は硬くて太いケイイチのでいっぱいついて。
Her shouts were so loud that they threatened to resonate throughout the house. I'm sure Kyoko already heard it. The sound of the bed squeaking mixed with the sound of her omanko being violated. It was so hot. The scent of Touka filled the room.
好きだよ。
You're a pretty dirty girl.
いや、言わないで。
Touka, you're getting really tight. She kept telling me to fuck her harder. Her arousal must have been at its peak. However, mine was nothing to sneeze at either.
キャイチ、私の足腰が立てなくなるくらいたくさんして。
Touka looked at me, a slowly grin on her face. She kept jerking her waist back and forth. She was searching for positions that felt good. She coveted this pleasure.
キャイチも腰振って。大きいのでついてよ。
Touka shook her with pleasure. Her omanko clamped down on me even harder. She must have known that I was about to come.
どうして溢れ出るくらい精液私のあそこに注いで。
Oh man, will it be a Nakadashi? Or will he be a coward? Let's see. Coming inside would have been a bad idea. What a coward. I tried to resist the urge to ejaculate inside of her omanko, overwhelmed with pleasure though I was.
行く
I pulled out right in the nick of time. My Seiki defiled Touka's body.
中でよかったのに健一の赤ちゃんとか。
Damn, she really wants his Akachan so bad. Well, she really got into it. You know, when you're in the middle of it. Hey, let's not get too hasty now. Touka. I stole a kiss while embracing her. Asking for a child was going a bit too far, but I will give her as many kisses as she wanted. My sudden action had startled her, but she went with the flow. I forced some of my own saliva into her mouth. Touka's body grew even hotter.
もう一回。
Touka began writhing beneath me once more. I thought it would be nice if this moment lasted forever. Natsumi was already asleep when I arrived back at her apartment. I had managed to calm down a bit on the way there. I soon fell into a light sleep. Touka was pulling on my sleeve. Nani? Touka, Natsumi and Sachi went on ahead, paying no attention to us.
健一、
Her voice was alluring.
最近ちょっと寂しいよ。
そっか。
でも我慢するよ。
ごめん。
試験が終わったらたくさん構って。
Man, Touka was such an understanding girl. I was so glad I decided to go out with someone like her. I wouldn't get anywhere just thinking about it. I decided to go ask Touka for her opinion.
あら、森田くんじゃない。
Konbanwa? Is Touka in?
どうしたの？ちょっと思い詰めてるみたいだけど。
I wanted to consult her with her about something.
あら、森田くんが誰かを頼るなんて珍しいわね。
Kyoko-san let me in, smiling.
来てくれて嬉しいよ。
Touka, I stared into her eyes. As usual, she'd been enthralled by my very presence. However, upon seeing the look in my eyes, she assumed a more serious demeanor. Chitsuwa, it's about Natsumi.
日向さんがどうかしたの？また調子が悪くなっちゃったとか？
She was worried about Natsumi. Well, it looks like getting Natsumi's Kibu canceled is gonna be harder than I thought.
どういうことかな？説明してくれる？
Well, basically, in order for prohibition of falling in love to be removed from Natsumi, Osan needs to recognize the fact that she is incapable of tempting men.
でも、日向さんは男の子どころか、まるで他人に興味ないみたいだよ。
Maji. I mean, it's obvious to anyone who knows her. But none of the high-class individuals she'd had up to this point had seen it that way. And of course, Osan doesn't either.
ひどいね。
That's not the full story, though. I cleared my throat and spat it out. It seems that Natsumi, is in love with me.
やっぱり？
Well, I don't really have any definite proof. Wait a sec, you think so too?
だってケンイチのことをたまにチラチラ見てたし、ケンイチだって優しくしてたじゃない。
Oh man, she would notice. That's me looking, sneaking glances at him.
だから義務が解消されないんだね。
Well, yeah, it's called prohibition of falling in love. You can't exactly go falling in love with someone if you have it. Of course, that was something the Kuni had come up with, not me. So thinking that we should tell her about her relationship for her sake. She knows that we're an item, that she'll have no choice but to give up. You follow me?
Huh?
Touka gasped, a vacant expression in her face. And, well, I'll feel bad for you if I just kept quiet about it. Touka interrupted me.
それ、ケンイチの考え？
Huh? She crossed her arms and looked at me dubiously.
それってひどいんじゃないかな。
Hidoi? どういう意味？
だってさ、日向さんはきっとケンイチだけが頼りなんだよ。なのに、それを突き放すような真似するなんて、ちょっとケンイチの考えとは思えない。
Shut up, mate. I held my hands in front of me. What did that make you feel terrible, though?
何が？
Well, at least one thing I had said had pissed her off. At least. I know. I am... you know, Karashi. And all, so wouldn't she be something akin to a rival for you? Like, this is so Touka. She had finally realized it.
うっかりしてたよ。
Shouldn't you do a little more than considerate? So you get what I mean.
やだ。
Touka's usual sweetness made it so clear. Exactly. That's why I think it would be good for all three of us if we put this on the table, so to speak. Touka frowned again.
ケンイチ、ひょっとしてあのホウズキって人に何か吹き込まれた？
Eh? A surprise attack. I guess you could say that. Inform Hinata of this. Give her a taste of reality by proving her futile love will never blossom into anything more.
驚かせてごめんね。ただね、その
I'm open to whatever you had to say. I mean, that's why I'm asking you about it. Touka clenched her jaw in determination.
夏美のためにもとか、お前のためにもとかね。
おかしい。
本当に誰かのためって考えている人は、きっとそういうのを口に出さないと思うんだよ。
Given the speaker, those words were fairly persuasive. I like the quick flash there. He had a flashback. That was nice.
あ、ごめんね。偉そうなこと言って、たまたまってこともあるよね。
I was a bit shocked. No, yeah. I should be the one apologizing. Yeah, I said that it was for her sake. But wasn't it really just for my sake? Because if Natsumi had given up on me, I would have been able to become a special high-class individual.
でもやっぱり、ひなたさんはケンイチが好きなんだね。
Why are you smiling?
いや、ケンイチはモテモテだなって。そういう人を好きになって、ちょっと誇らしいなって。
The expression on her face was uncharacteristically adult. Hey now, when did you suddenly get all mature on me?
いいよ。ひなたさんのことを好きになっても。
This NTR thing. Eh? I thought she had just said that she would be pissed if I cheated on her. If you're just saying that out of concern for Natsumi, then don't even bother. It was certainly possible. After all, Touka was just that kind. However, Touka looked me straight in the eyes and spoke without the slightest hesitation.
違うよ、ケンイチ。私やサチがひなたさんより早くケンイチの監督を受けることになったでしょ。それでケンイチと一緒に暮らす中でたまたま私がひなたさんより早くケンイチと付き合えたけど。
Well then, I chose you personally.
それでもちょっとずるいかなって思うの。今のひなたさんにはケンイチが必要なんだよ。それなのに私だけいい思いするなんてできない。
You better stop repressing things one of these days. Touka, you're gonna end up regretting it.
いいの。決めたの。
She smiled broadly. She smiled naturally.
私がケンイチのことを好きでいられれば、ケンイチも私のことを見てくれる。
Touka.
だから、今はちょっと付き合うのをお休みしない？
On hold? Touka nodded.
試験が終わって、ひなたさんやサチもちゃんと見てあげて、それでも私を選んでくれるって言うなら、その時、また付き合おうよ。
You're willing to go that far? I didn't have enough of a way with words to offer her a rebuttal. After all, she was so much stronger than I was. Come in. Yeah, mate. Should I be thanking you or maybe?
違うよ。この場合はね。
The smile fled from her face.
それでも私のことが好きだよって言うの。
Ah!
バカ！死んじゃえ死んじゃえ！私みたいなお子様にすっごい物分かりのいい大人の女を演じさせるなんて！
Hey now! Don't kick me!
出てけケンイチなんかもう絶好だ！
Bro, this is the first time I've seen her make this expression. Like, not once did she ever make this. They specifically had this expression for this one scene. Oh my god. Watch it! I guess she had kicked me out, huh? Put it on hold, huh? I stood there for a while, just staring at Touka's house. Suddenly I heard a shout from the Madoka.
ひなたさんをよろしくね。大切なお友達なんでしょ？
Leave it to me. I headed home.
どちらへ行ってたんですか？
Can we skip? Touka didn't seem to be bothered by yesterday's discussion. Wait, I need to pause. I want to eat dinner. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Touka didn't seem to be bothered by yesterday's discussion and decided to act as casually as possible as well. I'm worried about Touka. I wonder why. I always started worrying whenever I thought about Touka. I just couldn't leave her alone. Well, she does have a pretty dangerous job. I hope she's not just dawdling around. I pushed my way through the crowd searching for Touka. She didn't seem to be here. I wonder if that means she's doing okay. It's Kyoko-san. You know, I never entertained the I never entertained the possibility that they had any real connection to the uprising. I entered Daigaku simply because I found what Higuchi Saburo had said was pretty interesting. They were fighting their own way, the same as Otosan and Onechen had been. I was the only one who had run away. There's no changing that. The town had already been razed to the ground. Nothing remained. However, just as the Himawari still stood, people can change. Touka taught me that. Her honesty had ensnared me. Sachi, Natsumi, and Onechen have taught me something too. How to believe. How pleasant. I'm going to do it. Alright, let's go. It had been a year since then. Kyoko-san had been released from captivity in the city of Tokai almost immediately. Maybe Hozuki had something to do with that. Anyway, the security police were long gone, and the town knew tranquility once more. We were living happily. Live happily, guys. Oh, by the way, it's interesting that's only they only go for like 1 year. Meanwhile, in Sachi's, they time skip 5 years. But okay.
本日はお日柄もよくそのお二方にお会いでき光栄些細なもてなしではありますが私の料理
She went overboard, not just polite speech, but also like too formal. Whoa, what's with all the formality? You practicing for a Senate meeting or something? I tapped Touka on the head. Seriously, you have to tell your parents that you're most honored to meet them.
なんでじゃあどうしろっていうの
You need to figure that out for yourself.
自分で考えた結果がこれだもん
Don't poke your cheeks out at me like that. Alright, I'll give you a tip. Have more natural.
言われてできるなら苦労しないよ
Well, at least your comebacks are nice and collected. Anyway, it's not like you have enough time left to prepare it like this anyway. You're just gonna have to play it by ear.
時間だってお昼までまだ2時間ある
Knowing Touka, she spent the entire time mulling this stuff over. Tokorede, it's currently 11:55.
なんでどうしようどうしよ
She started panicking. Getting all upset now isn't gonna help you any. Hey, Soneori, what about your meal itself?
うそっちはあとは温めるだけだから
No problems on that end then. Somebody, I just need to figure out how to calm Touka down. Touka,
どんな顔して会えばいいの口調は態度は
she was all shaken up. Touka, my voice wasn't getting through to her.
髪はすいたし歯も磨いたし
Ah, man. Oh. I grabbed Touka's shoulders.
何よ人が今
Calm down a bit.
バカこんなところでやめてよ
She leaned against my chest.
でももう一回だけ
You're hopeless.
平一うわ死んじゃ
Whoa, hold it. What are you doing? She punched me as hard as she could.
何ってケイチとは何もしてないんだから
Hey, you don't need to act so embarrassed about it. We're an officially recognized couple.
公認といった記憶はないのだけど
Hey, come on, Kyoko-san. Loosen up a bit.
それもそうねどうかもその辺にしておきなさい二人とも一応家の中での限度はわきまえてね
Yokai. Kyoko-san returned to her room.
なんとかバレないで済んだね
Touka, you dope. I just hope she had eased up a bit.
普通に行けばいいんだよね
We'll be fine as long as you showed him how you feel. She nodded. She won't have any problems at all now, Touka. A few minutes later, the doorbell rang. The three of us ran to the door.
こんにちは
Touka bowed as the door swung open.
お久しぶりです
Kyoko-san followed suit. I inclined my head a bit myself.
私トーカだよ。
Her response was steady. She was gripping the hem of her skirt with the same
ト
steadiness.
ーカ
会いたかった。いろいろゴタゴタしちゃったけど、ケーキ美味しかったよ。すごく美味しかった。
お父さんそう呼んでくれるのかい？
当たり前だよ。お父さんはお父さんだから。
Touka looked up.
お父さんだなんてちょっと早計じゃないかなトーカ。でも婚姻を急ぐなら今すぐにでも役場に行って届けを出してきてもいいよ。京子さんも心の準備はできたかななんてね。
しね
なんて紛らわしい。
なんで私が磯野なんかをお父さんなんて呼ばなきゃならないのよ。
近い将来を暗示しているとか？
ない絶対ないから。というか私が認めないから。
磯野くんには手を焼かされるわね。ま、悪くないけれど。
Was there some deeper meaning behind those words? If Isona and Kyoko-san really did end up together, would I have to call him father-in-law?
もう最悪だよ。
She seemed quite perturbed.
僕が怒られるのはお門違いだよ。
いいから帰れ。磯野は帰れ。
どうにもならないのかな。
Just give up. Your timing today is particularly crappy.
ケンイチ追い返してよ。
What am I? Your bodyguard?
僕はただ親切に
He sounded exquisitely hurt.
親切に委員長の両親を道案内してあげただけなのに。
The door opened the rest of the way. A gentle-looking couple stood at the entranceway. They looked upon their grown-up musume with warm eyes. Judging by the look in their eyes, Touka would have no problem getting along with them. Touka couldn't look away. Kyoko-san stepped forward, wearing a smile.
いらっしゃい、ゴーキ。待ってたわよ。
Koki bowed, a smile upon his face as well. The woman next to him smiled rather elegantly herself.
さあさあ、入ってくださいな。
Hey, I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about, but let's say we have some lunch first.
そうですね。腹が減っては戦もできませんし。
Touka made her way to the seat of honor at the table. Her cheeks were red. Her smile felt a bit strained. Hey now, I poked her in the forehead. Our guests seemed to understand our relationship. They nodded at my action. Go on, Touka. I had decided I would spend my life with this girl. And there were many people sitting at the same table today. It wasn't the unusual sort of thing, but it was something that Touka had hoped for. Touka slowly raised her head, after clearing her throat. A bright smile spread across her face. Her tears sparkled in delight. She looked almost like a himari after the rain. She shook off her tears of joy, then spoke.
さあ召し上がれ。
There is no such thing as shakai. Okay, that's the end of Touka's ending. Next is Natsumi. I'm gonna end this one. I'm gonna edit and then upload, then start Natsumi's, or maybe tomorrow. I don't know. It's already 10. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be fast. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys on Natsumi's ending. Ciao.
聞いてください。桜と小鳥。
もさ、友実はこんな話聞いたことある？
話？
うん、砂浜の足跡。
なんだそれ。あれからいくつもの時が過ぎ、いろんな思い出を作ったその時紡がれた言葉がね、ほら今聞こえてきたよ。今歩いてくこの砂浜を照らす光、あたらありがとう。生きていくその暗闇の中でさえ、君は同じ時を共にしていた。だから
そうね。その刻印にはただこう刻まれている。幸福に生きよ。
開いたアルバムからこぼれた春のかけら、出会った日のその白さ、色あせないまま変わらずに、朝日が髪を撫でて眩しい光散らす。出会った日の思い出を色鮮やかに描くよ。視線がすれ違うたび、高鳴る鼓動を抑えた。初めて触れた指でなぞった名前、心まで染め上げて全てを変えてゆく。春空舞う花びらは過ぎ去った奇跡じゃなく、 なく明日へ踏み出す背中をそっと押す昨日から届く贈り物だよ春風吹くこの場所で新しい舞台の上重ねた手と手をもう二度と離さずに二人で今歩き出そう終わらない物語を